Welcome back. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim. Time to head back into the swamp. We finished our upgrades. We're going to drop these bones off in the crypt because we don't need them. But yeah, we finished all the upgrades and we still need more iron. And I think we found just the place to get it because we've got a good run going at this current location. I think we've gathered up over 90 iron already, and we've still got a ways to go. So, took a quick break, did our repairs, and now we're back. So, did a little bit of research on what to do with these bones, and they're just not good for much. But one of the things they mentioned is players will drop these bones in a passageway like this to indicate they've been that way. So we're going to try that, see if it helps us. But I think that's too soon. Yeah, we wanna say this one is complete. And it's not very visible. I like that. That way it's laying across like a bar and you can get a better idea what it's doing. So I went and checked on Grandma, so how she was doing. She woke up early too. I guess I made too much noise when I got up. Let's clear this guy out. One more time. There we go. Anyway, she was putting on her eyebrows. I looked up at her. Those are too high. She looked surprised. And that's your grandpa joke of the day. All right. Got him all. For that one. No, there's still one over there. He's just hiding in the corner. Trying to surprise us. I guess they get stuck behind that chest. this stuff. No room in inventory. Alright. Go. I want to clear that room first. Or at least it doesn't have a death root hanging down. And then we'll come back. Can't get that. Got just a little scrap there. And we got a leather scrap out of it. One of the few times picking up the edges like that had any good to it. We'll keep one of these. Let's go ahead and run some iron out to the cart. I don't think we'll get 26. Let's take off 60 pounds. There we go. And let's dump, yeah, I'd rather do that. Alright, maybe 10. Yeah. It might be the wrong side of the... Yeah, that's good. I thought maybe our card had disappeared. Let's get rid of this. And we can put our treasure in here too. Could have stacked those up inside. Alright. We'll probably get more of this stuff. So we might as well keep it on us. Oh, I didn't even realize. It looks like it's nighttime. We've yet to see a wraith in this area. This swamp that we're in. I think now we might be strong enough to take on a wraith. If we've got the right food and all of that. Now we've got room for a little more coal. Coal. No, I meant iron. That one's done. We blocked it. Got that. So, following our always right. This one's next. Before we jump into that, I've got to take a quick break and check on a couple of things. I'll be right back. Just going to leave this paused right here. And give me just a couple minutes. Sorry about that. Interruption. Unavoidable. Okay. We got something over here? Yes. Anything else? What about over here? Yes. And this corner? Got stuff in here still? And there. Okay. That's the way we came in. So here we go. Anybody? Yeah. Got a little bit. One down. I think we got it. Hate these things. Alright, we're at the end. What do we got here? More of our favorite bones. Bones, bones, bones. Lots of bones. Alright. Think that does it for this direction. Let's mark this as done. Alright. That works for me. Now this way. That's a dead end, so we should mark it so we don't have to swim down there again. Because I think that's the second time. I might like that technique. I just might keep using that. All done. Done there. There's our chest. Let's go ahead and do that again. No, gotta shift 1. There we go. Just don't want to pick it back up. This looks like it's collapsed, and we just got a big mud pile out here in the room. Yeah. collapsed doorway. Alright, saw it flash at me. Right in the middle. Yeah, can't get it, it's not worth it. Alright. We got about 30 out there. And 60 in here. 90 in here maybe, roughly. Let's try and put 8 back. Let's take this out. Since we're done that direction, maybe we'll just take it all out. Yeah, we need our rested bonus, don't we? Might as well just stand here and get that after we dry off. Left my coffee upstairs, that's too bad. Come on. There we go. I didn't note how many we, that's a good idea. Let our health get down to 25. That's just too dangerous. We gotta get rid of 8. We're only carrying 10 at a time. I mean 20 at a time, that's way, oh, we're out of food. That is way too low. Yeah, we've got to go find a vendor and fix this issue. He's got something to allow us to carry more weight. Hey, we're improving our swimming skills, though. I think that's the second time we've leveled up swimming in this dungeon. We're leaving these behind. Let's grab that wood. Yeah, we gotta make another trip anyway, so... Gotta remember to make wood arrows the next time we're back. At either of the bases. Well, no, I think home base is the only place we have feathers. This stuff can stay here. And let's do our little "we're done here" trick. There we go. $90, 115, and still some to go. Probably not much, because that's a good haul. Bonus mushrooms. Can't see now. Alright. Got a couple. Oh, there's a elite. That purple eye, you know he's an elite. See, the elite got out of the way, so he's not taking damage. But we got the body pile. That's the important thing. There he is. Stand right there so we can get you. I think. Oh, no. Now I think it's clear. What is all that? Stone? Is that unusual? And there's some amber. Come on. Camera's getting funky on us there. More amber. Ruby. The last of that muddy scrap. Is that a elite trophy? Yep. It's good looking elite trophies. Yeah. No chest. It's too bad there's not a chest right here that we could use for temporary storage. And this is the end. Alright. Time to haul all this stuff back to base. Nope. Huh. That looks like muddy scrap, but there's none there. Just a look. They're trying to trick me. I think we got it all. think we're all done. And I'm gonna throw all 7 of them down in here and be done with it. I want to check and see what time of day it is. That's a good haul. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 122. Let's stick the rocks in here and let's take the treasure with us. You can stay here. You're heavy, you can stay here. We'll get the arrows out of here. And let's go check on the time when we can, where we can see the sun. Because it's going to take us a minute to make a path and haul that across the swamp, even though it isn't that far. No, we didn't bring any with us. I didn't want. I was going to jump here like I was going to start things, and we're not going to be starting anything. We got a little bit of time. I'd say that 8 minutes that we got on our timer. Don't know that it'll stay there, but let's say we've got 8 minutes left in the swamp before dark, for that matter. I'm not too worried about being in the swamp after dark now, because I feel overly confident, I suppose. Alright, that can go there. And that would be there. And that can all go there. And then we got arrows up here. That's full up now. And we've probably got too many yellow mushrooms. Gonna have to find some overflow for that. Got 13 chain, that's good. We're gonna need some of those back in the other base. Let's just take them all. And more overflow. Our overflow is overfilling. Am I just keeping too much stuff? Do we need to cut back on how much we're keeping? Still fermenting. Alright, gonna drop these chains off first, and then we'll jump back. Tell you what, let's work on the path out. And, oh, you know, what's the... Can't decide. Take the cart. Leave the cart. I mean, we can see the houses just right there. That fallen log is going to be in the way slightly. Nope, I want the other tool. There we go. Deep water. If we get over our head, we won't be able to pull the cart. So let's try this way. That's not as bad. Maybe we even bring this down a little so it's flat. What do we get stuck on that root? Move the cart so it's not stuck. Yeah, where's the archer? There he is. Other side. There you go. You want to play? Alright. So, that's kind of what we want to avoid is, you know, we're pulling this cart and then we get someplace we're stuck and then we get attacked. That's my only fear. Today. This won't back up, it won't do anything. Not sure how we're going to get unstuck here. That tree that it's stuck on, I don't think that's a permanent tree. Now I think maybe that cart's free. Let's see what happens. Come on. Where's the arm? Right there. There we go. Okay, we want to head this way. And let's just keep making our path. Getting really hard to see though. And we're stuck again. He's got a... Oh. I can't get out of the cart. Come on. My dodge roll's not working. This is what I was afraid of. We're kind of, see how we got our arms up in the air? We're floating in midair. Alright, maybe we can get out this way. Yeah, alright. Coming back in the daytime, I can't see jack. So, that looks like the closest way out. Luckily, we didn't get attacked while we were hanging there in the air like that. Yes, I'm wet. Just way too many, that's what she said, jokes in this. And I have to stop myself from going there. Yeah, we won't know it's storming when we're in the swamp because it's always storming in the swamp. Wrong way. This way. There's our cart. Can we see what we're stuck on? Well, doesn't appear to be stuck now. Let's point back towards home. Let's go around whatever that was. I think that's too narrow. Let's try this way. Which is getting pretty dang narrow too. Nope. Alright, can we back out? This cart can be real frustrating sometimes. Don't want to have to cut down a tree every time I get stuck. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. That's not working. Because it's a rock. And that fell on our cart. And let's get rid of the rock too. There we go. And let's smooth that ground back out. And let's try this again. Hi there. Get the gray dwarfs. He can't figure out how to get to us. Let me help him out. There you go. Now you can get to us. Pick this guy back up. When we get there this time, the house is this way. Well, we'll go whichever way the path will let us go. Hopefully that troll hasn't respawned. Well, at least we're not sailing today. Because that would be fun. Haha, Drugar Archer. wondered where you went. Oh, there's a couple of you. Alright. Let's go pick up that cart again. Who's down here? Boy, this place is busy. Just trying to get that out of our way. No, let's go around. Got the skeleton in tow. Alright, let's take care of that skelly. And the blob. Okay. Glad we chopped all that wood. We're gonna need the coal. Guess we can just transfer. There we go. Now we need 10. Go ahead and fill out that stack. Let's put this in storage. And let's go put all the rest of this stuff in storage. Spice rack, get out of my way. So we've filled our overflow. Alright, let's keep the like things together. This is food, at least. That's food. Gonna have to bring that iron back here. Keep threatening to do that so that we can improve this storage. Alright, let's grab the rest of it. Not there. We'll grab that portal eventually. But since we're over here, let's mark that as complete. That was that one. And it's got our... That portal's not there. It is right here. There we go. That's that. Don't need it. Don't need it. We need more coal in the hopper. Do we not have any in here? Yeah, we've got coal in here. Should have put it in. And we should look at going to the Surtlings and seeing if they want to give us some more. Cook some food. What do we got in overflow? Well, not much. We're not using carrot soup anymore. That's the upgrade. We don't really need it yet, but we'll use it for... I'm saving it for bone mass, because we'll want that. We'll want that boost. See, we'll get 50 health here. We'll get 45. 55 there, that's 110 health versus, and we haven't eaten, that's stupid, that 50 over 45, so that gives us 5 more health and a little additional stamina. That's a stamina intensive fight. So what do we want to make? We want to make black soup and just start using it. We just need honey and turnips. I think we've got plenty of each. Just takes one of each, that's not bad. One more. There we go. And then let's make some turnip stew. Gonna need a few more than that. Oh, please. Turnips in here, yes. And we got honey too if we need it. We were here for a minute. We should have fed the pigs while we were hanging out, cooking. But now we're leaving. Done. We don't need them right now, so just stack them up. And let's put this guy in. Not going to need him till we head into the mountains. That was Frost, right? Yeah. Just so we've got extra. Let's do some quick repairs and get out of here. Works for me. check on the laundry. Let's get this card out of the way. You know, we got to be in the right position. That's good. Just so it's not right there. Hopefully we can get some I thought, oh, we have coal here. That's what I saw. There we go. Alright. Let's go see the Surtlings. That won't work. Caps lock is on. Was on. Yeah. More than enough iron for what we need to do. I guarantee you we'll be back at some point. Where are they? That way. Alright. Just in case we need to block. I don't see anybody hanging out here. I need more coal and less Surtling cores. And we haven't eaten, which is stupid. I need to use a different term. It's not stupid, it is... yeah, it's stupid. Forgetful. Yeah, that's not a very good term. There's the one we were just at, and there's the one we want to go to. Is that right? That one seems like a long way away. Let's go say hi to our blog friend. And yeah, this is the one we were just at. And that's not where we want to be. I'm getting all turned around. getting late. I see the sun going down. I think there's an Elton John song there somewhere. So that one is the close one. That one's a little ways away. I might want to rethink how I'm doing these. Looking for my Wraith buddy. So what did that net us? 24, not bad. And this is now swamp, right? Wrong hammer. There it is. We need 15 and 10 wood. Let's grab the 10 wood out here. That worked out well. Another forge upgrade. Didn't unlock anything for us yet. Yeah, I wanted to see if that... There's another hammer. So we've got more trinkets now. We can do the nimble, we can do the iron brooch. We just need to grab a leech trophy. The heart of the forest and the nimble angle. Stamina 15, movement 15%. That might be good in the Mistlands. Movement speed plus 15%. I don't know. That's not the way I play. Health gain 50, armor 20. I've used this one. Don't know that it's ever done anything for me. I don't know if any of them have done anything for me. We need 7 more serpent scales for that shield. Which is a fantastic shield, by the way. 60 block armor. The iron, tower iron, is 52. The banded, we're only getting 42. Never made the bronze. Don't know that we will. The huntsman bow What are we looking at here? It's 1629, and we're currently at 1628. So, and what else does it have? A 3x backstab, that's the same. Knockback 10, so it's got more knockback. Parry adrenaline's the same, parry bonus is the same, block armor's the same. Draw 8 seconds. Wait a minute. 8 stamina. Per second. I guess that's what that means. Versus 6, so that makes me lean towards the fine wood. I don't see a huge bonus in the huntsman. I've never made it, never used it. There's one that comes out of the mountains that we will switch to. Then you can argue one way or another. The bow that we're gonna get, I think it's a Druger Fang bow, something like that. It's split damage, which is good and bad. It applies poison and it applies spirit damage. That's the one I will switch to and have been real happy with. Maybe I should make the Huntsman someday just to see the difference, but there's just not enough extra damage in it. For me to want to do that. And it takes 20 iron and 10 fine wood. So it's expensive. Because then we have to upgrade it beyond that. So let's say we upgrade it. That's going to make it be... We upgrade to tier 3. It'll be at least 1932. Yeah, that's a little more tempting, but... Oh, we'll see where we end up. I wanted to check on upgrade. There's another... There it is, the Forge Bellows. We need 5 wood and 5 deer hide and 4 chain. We're going to end up tearing all this down and moving it to a new base. Because we're headed to the mountain biome. So I just don't know about that. If I want to make it right now. What's floating back there? Looks like we left something on the ground back here. A stone. Well, how nice. Speaking of stone, do either of these need to be repaired? No, we're in good shape. Let's go get some sleep. They don't stay nearby for long. we don't need any more sorting cores for a good little while. If ever. Change out the laundry, I guess. Let's grab this and bring it back to base. It's not doing us any good just sitting there. And let's mark this. Yeah, we did already. Mark this complete, and the portal's gone. This way. I think we ran around this. Oh, hi there. Let's talk to our friend the leech. Straight ahead. Is that the troll? I thought I saw something through the trees. Guess not. Oh, hi there. Great place. I mean, there's so many 1 stars, it's real tempting to start a boar farm over here, except for you'd be constantly under attack. Let's get rid of this tree stump. Change out the laundry just as soon as we put away this portal, because we don't need to be hauling him around with us. Yep, that's good. Give me 1 second, I gotta take a quick phone call. Sorry about the interruption. One of the grandkids had to call to say hi, and it's hard to refuse those calls. Alright, let's keep this going. Take this stuff inside. We're gonna run out of room. We know we've got 100. Let's go ahead. We got a leech trophy when we were out there. So we needed a leech, and we needed 4 iron and something else. I don't remember. But let's see if we can't make that trinket. We might as well. Have one. We need 5 ancient bark. Okay. Looks like we got 5. Why didn't it show up? One more piece of iron. I got my numbers off. Just so happened we have one right there. And there's our first trinket. Alright. Let's put that right here with the rest of our gear. I just tend to keep all my gear on this bottom row. No reason, that's just where I started putting it, and it's always been there. We need some wood arrows though. I don't think we have any feathers here, so... Nor do we have any wood. Keep that as full as we can. Why did it stop going in? Because we ran out. I keep looking at that backwards. There we go. We need more wood. Oh, Hugin wants to tell us about the trinket. Hi, Hugin. Yeah, we'll have to start watching the adrenaline now, and we can point that out when we get back into battle. Speaking of which, let's go give it a shot. Alright, so right around where my bottom of my cape is, we're going to see a red bar show up when we start this fight. And then if that red bar reaches 50, there it is. We got 5, 6, 7. We get the most from a successful block. There we go. 18. I don't want to fight. They can fight each other. And he killed him. That was quick. Did we have him that close? I thought I heard one more. But our adrenaline, okay, our adrenaline reached 60. What's this take? 65. Oh, so close. We're not going to get much. Oh, and there's the one I want, is the bronze pendant. I like it better. I don't think any of them are that, you know, fantastic, but not going to be able to pick that up either. Let's go drop some of this stuff off so we can. And then you see how quickly your adrenaline drops if you're not staying in battle. So it's only good for extended battles, and it gives you just a little boost to get over that battle. Do we want to make the bronze one? I don't know. We only have one piece of bronze. So we probably can't make it here. The bronze pendant. So the bronze pendant gives us stamina regen of 25%. Lasts for 60 seconds. And if you're in battle, and you're in battle long enough to trigger that 50 adrenaline, that little boost of stamina regen is nice. Alright, we gotta go get rid of this stuff. Why are we holding the chains? I don't remember. And we were out of food in that fight, so I was being forgetful again, otherwise known as stupid, by not going into the fight prepared. Alright, trophies. Meat. Hides. This is new. And we've got 4 bronze here. What do you want to bet it takes 5? Told you. We've got copper and tin. We can get the next piece of bronze. So we can do that. Now then, what else does this need? Nope. This one, 3 rubies. Oh, we got plenty of ruby. That's only 2. I need 1 more. So the bronze pendant only requires 50 adrenaline. So let's put these side by side and take a look. Oh, by the way, when you put that on, and you zoom in, you see that little silver dot on his right, I think it's his right shoulder, is that bronze, is the steel, the iron pendant. Alright, and if we switch to this, you see that ruby on his chest just shines bright. Good. Let's give that one a try for a while. And we'll stick, we don't want to carry it around because with so much stuff we're carrying. But we don't have any storage for it. That's a stupid place to keep it, but I guess that's what we're going to do. Let's get that 44 wood, and we'll use that 44 wood. Because we need to make arrows. Yeah, 1 more than I wanted. Oh, 11 more, sorry. Put this stuff back. Yeah, that's not connected anymore. Because we picked it up. And we need to swap out again. Let's get some more coal going. I think once this is all done, we're gonna back this all up and take it back to the base. Don't need 45 wood. We do need some, but I don't need 45. So let's leave 30 here. Now, if you remember what we did around the Elder to kind of prep the area for the fight, we're going to do that same thing around Bone Mass and prep for that fight. So where is Bone Mass from here? I know we can see it. Is it? It's right over there. Alright. Well, I'd like a nice easy path to... Oh, there it is. Why was... Don't know what I was seeing over there. Okay. So let's go this way. And it looks like we can get a path across here. So this ground's kind of rough, that won't cause us any problem. But I don't want to be running in and out of the water. Hi there. So we're gonna fill in as much of this as we can. And we want to get the attention of anybody that's nearby and take them out before we start this fight, because we don't want them jumping in the middle of the fight with us. I don't think we have to worry about the leeches doing that, but we do need to collect as much of their blood bags as we can. There we go. We may even bring some rock in if we don't get... Like, I can't get that water to go to dirt. So I don't want to be running away from Bone Mass. And have to worry about running into a bunch of leeches in the water. So we'll fill some of this that we can't raise the ground high enough on. Maybe even take out a tree or two. So during the fight, he's going to be doing all kinds of stuff. He has this thing where he vomits. I can't think of a better term for it. A whole bunch of poison. If we've got our poison potions going, that's not a big deal, but it is damage that you don't need to take. He has his melee attack. I believe that's his left hand. No, it's his right. It's on our left side. And then he'll have his, like a throwing motion with his left on our right. When he does that, then whatever he throws turns to a bunch of mobs that'll come and join the fight on his behalf. We're going to want to take that out so that there's no there's going to be plenty of mobs that join the fight. We don't need extras. So we don't want a nearby spawner. Wish I knew what time it was. Feels like it's getting dark because it's getting hard to see. Let's see what he says. Cook their remains. Well, we know what that is. You take the Druger, whatever their name is, and mix it with pork, and we get the nice sausages. Really gross concept. And I just have to ignore it because alright, we're gonna need some. It's getting really too dark to see the ground here. We're gonna need some stone so we can do raised ground. Do we have a collection of stone anywhere? The last time I remember seeing a big collection of stone was when we were mining copper. There's some stone, a little bit. We'll try that in the morning. Yep, down here. Alright, let's we got bones over here. Gonna keep the rock, just skeleton is about the only thing left. Skeleton trophy. That's looking better, isn't it? I think so. Should have prepared. That's probably big enough. Got a couple visitors coming. Alright, that's where we gotta raise ground. And we need a workbench. Let's go talk to the visitors first. 1 star. So we only got up to 27 stamina on that. So it definitely takes, you know, more of an extended fight. Let's go look at this group of body piles. Is this going to be too close? I'd rather they didn't start spawning on me. Looks like a body pile has about 100 points of 100 hit points. Well, that was a waste of arrows. Alright. Gonna have to swim across. No, we were able to walk it. Alright. Alright, try it again. Thank you. And see, that's 10 stamina. That was nothing. And after the 19. But it's going to quickly die off and go away. And again, there's no treasure chest in the middle. But we were wanting, I wonder if, can we can we talk? No. Can we destroy these rocks? It's not taking any damage, so I'd say no. Those rocks are indestructible. We definitely want to make sure there's no abomination in the area, because having that join the fight, oh boy, that would really ruin your boss fight. Let's raise that a hair. Oh yeah, that was what we were. That's where we were, wasn't it? We need a crafting station. And we didn't bring any wood with us, so let's get rid of that tree we were talking about getting rid of. I have a feeling we're going to see a leech. No. And we've got enough stone on us that we can't pick up the wood. So... where is it? Stone pile, thank you. And let's say hi to our friend. And let's grab this wood. You got another friend, but he doesn't look like he's headed this way. Just enough. Okay. You're way too slow in getting here. Missed. I keep pulling to the left to make compensate. There we go. He didn't drop anything? Or it's too deep? I don't know which. Alright, we're going to raise ground here just a little bit. Now let's level it. That's good. We're just going to run in circles around this skull. When we get low on health, we'll run around to try to give our health a chance to reach in. That gives some thought to which trinket we want. This does 25% stamina regen. We'll probably trigger that, and we'll be able to use it. We're going to take some healing potions with us. Alright, this is the narrowest spot. Let's raise it. See if we can smooth that out a little bit. I think that'll do. I don't see any huge concerns. And so then, if or when we die, we'll use that portal to jump back in the fight. Hopefully bone mass is still hanging here. I don't know if he can even get to that portal. I know the abomination can't. Maybe just a little bit here. stone, but we put that stack right here. Smooth that off. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. All right, let's eat. Just wondering what I'm seeing over here on this corner. Not a big deal and not anything we're going after. Because I think we're pretty much done in the swamp. That's rough, but does it matter? Let's run over it and see if it makes a difference to it. Yeah, it's a little bouncy. I don't think we're gonna get stuck or anything. Want a nice smooth path between here and there. We're out of range, I'll bet you. Yeah. Need to get that. No reason to leave it here. Alright, must be time to head home. We don't feel rested anymore. So there is a strat. Put a table back here and jump up on top of there, and then just use your stag breaker. Takes forever, and there's a good chance you'll break your stag breaker before you're done. I find it easier just to come on. I find it easier just to melee him. I may not finish the fight in one life, but alright, let's get this guy. Just because he's in the neighborhood, and we don't need the competition. Wouldn't hurt to use the ether. Let's change this back to swamp. the ether power, and then I'm wondering if the elder power, doesn't that give us the additional regen? I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's continue here for a minute. Let's go take a look at the Elder Power. If I remember right, it has a health regen on it. And that additional health regen will be a big help against bone mass, if I'm remembering correctly. So what does the Elder say? Health regen 30%, and it lasts for 5 minutes. Not long enough, but not bad. Gonna activate that. That versus the run stamina that lasts for 5 minutes. I think the health regen will come in handier. Just gonna have to remember to trigger it at the right time. Been a while. I feel like it's been a long time since we were here at the start. And it's so peaceful and serene and nice. Pretty fond of the violin music for the plains also. Now, we're still in the meadows. We're still in the meadows here. But the base has a different feel. Alright. We're probably not... Well, we might be going back to the swamp soon. We're going to go back to bone mass soon. We are going to wrap this up here today. For now. No. I'm going to end this video is what I'm trying to say. And then we'll fire up a new live stream for just bone mass. So give me 5 minutes or so and we'll be right back. We'll prep for bone mass and do the bone mass fight. Thanks for joining. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim. Y'all have a great one.